안녕하세요. 저는 루입니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 리안입니다.
Hello. So today we're going to be doing Your Eyes Tell because the theme this week I'm trying to stick to, which I don't know if I'm being that successful, is just the voices and how they blend together so well and harmonize so well in BTS. So this is one of the songs that I think
You're a
they.
liar. That's not the theme. The theme is how close
Oh,
to crying are we going to make Lean?
yes, that is true. That is true. So I am traumatizing her, um, but I don't mean to. She got traumatized by Soul, and then we've just recorded, which she might or may not have been released. Louder Than Bombs. She was traumatized by that, and so now we're doing round three. So, um, but yeah, I think the song is just really good to showcase BTS's range and voices, and how well they work singing live. So. And I
Very
think
good.
I don't know if I can't remember because I'm like sometimes not a good army. I apologize if this is Japanese or Korean. I'll pick it up when they start singing. But I purposely did not watch. I've seen like clips of this live before, but I have not sat down and watched this. So I think Your Eyes Tell is Japanese, but maybe I'm wrong.
We'll soon find out.
We will. Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Well,
ライブスタート
that sounded Japanese to me.
Yes. Oh, pause.
It's all right. I
Sorry.
turned on the subtitles.
Okay.
Follow me それでも掴みたいんだどこへでも find you 君と歩む明日 終わりの始まりとなろうとしても君の名を叫ぶよ
This song was too pretty to be pausing, but Jimin's looking so fly right there, by the way. Whoever spelled Jimin for this, he's looking like
Fly. I didn't
he
want to
is.
pause it because it's so beautiful, but I just wanted to say the Jimin's voice is on point in this as well. They all are, but like
Mhm.
I cannot believe that he like doubted his singing ability when you see something like this.
This song is so perfect for both Jungkook and Jimin. It
Yeah.
showcases their higher end of their like vocals and how hauntingly pretty their voices can be.
Yeah. And Jin has that range as well and that stability as well. That's amazing. Yeah, this is definitely a vocal line song, but yeah, the rap also brings it to the table. Okay.
Yeah, Sugar with his little deep husk coming in there just to break it up a wee bit.
Yeah.
I like it so far. It's very
It is pretty. The way you described it is a pretty song.
it
And
is.
it's got like just a lovely like emotive element to it as well.
It's a very soothing, flowy
Yes.
song.
Yes.
It like washes over you like warm water.
That's exactly it.
See, sometimes I'm good with words.
Well, we have to be.
Oh, sorry, cut
I
you
was
off.
going to say we have to be because we're authors reacting.
We're the worst for words.
Weird, weirdo authors. Okay, continue.
Okay, continue.
So colorful, 스베트 사사간 road. 하나와 나의 내가 네 어머니 커터만이 데키나이 마마 가끔도 연락 웃겨 떠나니 또리답게 목숨에 버텨가 점점 겁나 요렇다게 almost just get all you 다 속아내 놓고 마치던 I 새로워 이 꿈이 이 나루요 거래 가나 놓다
With this song and the last one, I feel like they had a point to prove that, yeah, we can actually sing. Because like this feels very much like you didn't think we could do ballads, you didn't think we could harmonize, you didn't think rap could be soothing and melodic in a really softy way. Listen to this, bitches.
I know. Isn't it amazing? And like, oh, I got emotional. I get so emotional with their voices evoke such emotion.
This
It's
this is good for all their voices. It definitely showcases all of them. Like even Jin and Taeyong. I could not think what his name was there. That's what happens when you're sick.
Yeah,
Jen and Taeyong's voices in the second verses are just like
I got
Jungkook
goosebumps.
and Jimin's in the first. Actually, I looked away for a second when Jin started his higher bit, and I actually thought it was Jimin again. And I looked up and I was like, "Wait, what?"
It's Jin.
I think that's the highest I've heard Jin go.
Yeah, he can go high. He can go high. You have no idea.
Yeah,
Wait
he
till
went up
Crystal
into his,
Snow.
like, upper is, like, nasally high, he's, like, top note, which makes it a softer instead of belting it, and that's the first time I think I've actually heard Jin do his softer high rather than his belting high, and
Yeah,
he sounds a bit like Jimin when he goes into that top note.
he does. He's got amazing range. It always blows my mind. It gives me goosebumps. Gives me goosebumps.
I like it. Once again, showcases how well all their voices go together.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I like it. Right, okay, let's get
Okay.
to it.
beautiful 더 그우신 짓대 없이 어서가니 힘에 닿게 밑에 더 커는 건 네가 늘 연해 네맘 멋대로 이 손 없는 날 자신과 So colorful 어찌했다 그랬단다 이제 너희가 선호하다 심이와 부끄러운 스노이대 Your heart's a dead
It shows how versatile they are that they can it shows how versatile they are that they can come out with any genre of music and still sound like
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it incredible? And guess who wrote this one?
it seems like it's a bit more emotive. It seems not like a Sugar song, but parts it did. It seems like an RM stroke. I don't actually know. I don't know
Jungkook.
enough of the writing styles. See, that's probably why I didn't know.
Well, it's like for me, it was like also surprised me. I was like, it's a Jungkook song, and his voice is incredible in this. It really fits how he sings, his range, everything. I think it's amazing. And like, so did you manage to catch the lyrics about what you think it meant?
I was getting some of them, but I kept getting distracted by the see, these are the last 2 songs, they've been so musically well put together that you get distracted by the layers of the instruments and the voices and the backing vocals, and that I keep getting distracted, so every so often I was like, "Oh, wait, I'm supposed to read the."
Well, it's hard because you've got talented voices and then beautiful looking humans on screen, and you're like, what do I do? Because like it's like, look at the lyrics, listen to the voices, look at all these beautiful men like doing
See, for
beautiful,
once,
amazing.
I didn't actually pay that much attention to them, like, facially. I kept, like, zoning off into the music.
Yeah,
I
it's a
do that
beautiful
sometimes.
song.
When it's a really pretty song, I, like, go somewhere into outer space inside my head, and I'll only hear the music, and that's what I kept doing. So I wasn't even paying that much attention to looking at them. That's why when I heard that, like, 2nd verse high song at part, I was like, "Is that Jimin again?" And I zoned back in, I was like, "Whoa, that's Jin." And then I just went back into, like, the darkness.
The darkness.
The darkness.
Okay, so do you want to quickly look at the lyrics again, or what do you want to do?
You can tell me what the lyrics meant because I'll just do the same again if we
You're
watch
just
that
gonna go.
again.
So basically, it's just about how like it's missing someone pretty much, and like it's a song about hope. It's about seeing that person again, or it's like talking about how the world has no color when that person's not in your world, and it's like holding on to that hopeful, like that memories, put it that way. So it could be somebody who's broken up, or it could be a long distance relationship, it could be somebody who's passed away. So it like, and it doesn't necessarily mean it's like directed towards a lover or like a girlfriend or a boyfriend or something, or um significant other, but it kind of, I think that's the general way it's accepted, but I feel like for me, I interpret it as me being away from my family. Like this song hits hard, so that's why I got emotional in it, because it's about being separated from people you love. So but it's also about talking about like seeing that person again and being hopeful for that. So
They totally match the tone of that song.
yeah, it does.
It it does invoke that kind of longing feeling. That it was like another very haunting song, but it was a bit more soothing than the last one. The last song was a bit more like emotive in a different way. This one was a bit more soothing and mellow and
Yeah.
flowy.
Well, and that's the thing. I think it's just a song about talking about how special someone is and how, like, you know, you're going to be with them again. So that, like, it's not like a typical, like, separation song where
Yeah,
it's
it's
like,
not a sad song. It's more of like a feely, touchy-feely song.
yeah, it is. I love this because just like, I feel like I'm like their voices just soar and it's
Mm.
amazing.
It does
So,
feel like they must have went through a period of proving, "Look, we can do anything we want to and we can sing, okay?"
exactly. Well, and they did the U2, was it the U2 song? I think as well. Maybe I'm wrong,
You're
but
saying this like I have any idea what you're talking about.
so we'll have to listen to that sometime as well. But yeah, they do wonderful, I guess you would call it a cappella type like singing together, which is great. So is this
I
going on a
like it.
playlist?
Actually, yeah, I like this one. This is a very mellow, chilly one, so as you know, I've got a playlist when I can't sleep, and it's the
Yes.
first song on there is you should know this, Lou.
First Love.
Yeah, high five. It could go on that playlist 'cause I feel like this is a song I could, like, relax, unwind to, clear my head because it gave me that zone out thing where you lose your vision and you just become all ears. You're just walking around like a big pair of ears and you just hear music.
You have the oddest descriptions. That's funny. Big pair of ears. I'm like picturing like Noddy or something. Yeah.
beautiful. It just popped my eyeballs out, and all I could hear was the music. It did. It makes me zone out to like a place where there's nothing. Like, do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Where you don't actually think. There's no vision. There's nothing. It's not like you're imagining a wee scene or anything. It takes me to that place, which is a very good unwind, go to sleep song.
Yeah,
If
it
you're somebody
is.
like me whose brain is on 24/7.
Yeah, it is. It's definitely like I picture this song like standing on the edge of a cliff or looking at the ocean or something really soothing. It's just a lovely, beautiful, relaxing, calm
Yeah.
song. So,
It has the same effect as, how you get those alarm clocks that play waves on the beach and like the wind. Whoosh. That 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 has the same effect on me. So yeah, it's going on that playlist of like soothing, unwind, empty Lean's head for 5 minutes.
Well, I'm glad.
Yeah, if
Yay.
anybody thinks that's an insult, they don't know how my brain works. Trust me, that's like the highest compliment to be able to shut off Lean's brain for even 3.5 minutes. It's like,
Fantastic. Well, that
yeah,
was Your Eyes Tell, and yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed that.
I do. I like it. And it is starting to, like, your whole goal with this was to show me BTS in its entirety and, like, how diverse they are. And I think you're starting to do that. You're starting to show me genres I didn't even know they sing in. You're starting to give me songs that I had never even heard of and didn't know exist. And you're also starting to show, like, their individual talents. So, yeah, you're kind of doing what you set out to do.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, because I think you only knew like maybe 2 or 3 of the Korean things aside from Augustine,
Yeah.
and then you had the English songs. So, yeah, it's so
Yeah.
much fun. I love
See,
doing
it's
this.
only now BTS are bigger that the Western world is getting more of them. So I lived through the era where unless you were looking for BTS specific, you were only getting the stuff that was making it into the Western world, into the UK charts,
Yeah,
which was only like 4 of their English songs.
mm,
So yeah, this is
exactly.
like an eye-opening journey.
I'm so glad. Well, thanks, guys, and thanks, Lean. And yeah, we've got a song that didn't traumatize her that's going on her playlist. So.
Way one so far this week. Yay. Yeah, that was a nice song. That was a healing song from the trauma that you inflicted on me in the last song. I'm writing that in my diary so I never forget. Okay.
Thanks,
So
guys.
till the next one, we will catch you later. Bye.
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 Bye.